Okay. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Sorry. Okay. All right.
All right. Sorry for the technical issue. We experienced a bit of internet down, and we're back up live now. Good morning, everyone. Together with me here is Esebon, whom happen to be the financial officer of the project. Myself, my name is Suleiman Hayat Tuge, and I'm the acting director IT in Cosmopolitan University. We're going to discuss on the ideas projects, what you should be able to know, and what we should be able to deliver to you at the end of the project, and so on and so forth. Now, we have about 41 people that are live. We are hopeful that we get more participants to join so that any questions they have, we can be able to answer it. Sorry about the display and the audio, but I think now the network is a bit better. So let's do tell me if the network is better and if you can hear me. We're currently looking at your comment sections and things that you've been saying on the comment section. So we will interact via the comment section. So please, if you can hear me clear, please identify and indicate that you can hear me clearly. Thank you. So I can see some people here saying they can hear me. Okay. And the video is not bad either, I hope. I hope the audio is not bad either. Okay, I can see some of the project members coming into Acebon. Okay, sorry, just a moment. So, some of the things we're going to be discussing today will include things like what the training is about, sorry, just a moment. Let me get this thing sorted out a bit. Okay, 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 much better. So I can still see Anna, Virginia, and so on and so forth. I can still see some people saying they cannot hear us. Please, can you confirm to me you can hear us clean and clear? Okay, we're back. It's the Nigerian network system that is a bit, you know what. So let me not go into that. So far, we have 80 people online. Um, Okay, so some of the things we're going to discuss today will include things like what the project is about, okay, how to join remotely. For those of you that will be joining us remotely, we'll explain to you how you're going to join us and how you're going to interact with your trainers, okay. Noel En, I think it's better now. If it's not better, please post it on your comment on your chat, and then we can be able to address it. Okay. So, like I was saying, we're going to discuss on how to join remotely. Those on campus, those are coming physically. We're going to discuss on them too. What to expect when you get here, or when the training starts, or after the training is done, when you're doing your internship, or after your internship is completed. So we're going to discuss on that. Then we're going to have question and answer sessions. Before I go any further, I will bring in Mr. Esebon to say one or two things before we move on to the listed items. Thank you. Mr. Ese, you have the floor. Okay, sorry about that. Ese is on his way coming. He is having some minor issues with his microphone. I think he's here now. Let me give him the space to talk while I'm trying to get his system resolved.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm actually happy about the turnout. I believe you can hear me now. Sorry, I was having some difficulty with my system. I pray to be sorted out real soon. So you're all welcome. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, indicate. You can post a message that you can hear me. Okay. All right. I believe you can hear me now. Okay, just like from the introductory part that Mr. Hayat did, you're all welcome. Let me say that again. So this is actually a digital training program called Ideas, right? Ideas is what innovation development for the effectiveness of acquisition of skills. So what we're basically going to be doing here is to train you on some digital skills that will fit you for the industry that we already have, right? Most of the digital industry that we already have. So the courses that we're going to be looking at are courses like advanced software development, which we can actually divide it into two, front end and back end. We have artificial intelligence, which we have been faced with, I mean, for the past 2 to 3 years or even more than that. Then we also have advanced creative skills for those creatives that probably don't really have a flair for AI or core tech. You can actually go into graphics and other creative skills that piques your interest. So, like I said, we are seeking to train as much people as possible, right? If you look at, we have a blended approach here. We have a blended approach here, which involves the online or the virtual session and also the physical session. Now, our physical part will actually hold at Cosmopolitan University here in Abuja. So I want to encourage those that are in Abuja, please locate Cosmopolitan University and try as much as possible to have a physical attendance. For those of you that are outside Abuja, yeah, the virtual option is for you. The virtual option is for you, and I really want to encourage your participation. Now, the training is actually a complete package. It's not a situation whereby we will train you and we'll just leave you. There is a training part, then there is a hand-holding part, right? The training part is this. We'll train you for what? On this course that I've mentioned, let me reiterate. We have the word advanced software development. We have the artificial intelligence. Then we have what? Advanced digital creative skills, right? So I believe you have done your registration and you know the courses that you picked. So like I said, we're going to have the training, which is for 3 months. There will be an internship part, right? Now, the way we're going to package it after the internship or prior to the internship, before you go for your internship, you might have a pitching session that will know that whether you understand what you've been learning. And after the internship, there'll be another pitching session as well. In that session, there'll be industry leaders will be present in that one. So I mean, it's something that we are not just training you; we're actually preparing you for the industry ahead. So after the whole internship and the mentorship, which happens to be the hand-holding part, we are there's an option for job placement. That's why you see you need to take this opportunity very seriously, right? Can you hear me? I can see someone says he has issue with Mr. Farouk Suleiman. Can you hear me? I mean, some people said they can hear me. Hello. All right. Please, if at least said he can hear me. So, like, oh, wow. Okay, well, there are different opinions here. Mr. Farouk, you say you can't hear me. Please, can you check your system? A lot of people here are saying they can hear me. So, okay. Well, some people are saying they can hear me. Some are saying they can't hear me. Well, I believe at the end of this, there is a recording, so it will be put on our YouTube channel, so you can always go back and rewatch it. So I was at the internship part. Okay, I was at the job placement part. So, like I said, we're not just training you; we're actually preparing you for the industry. So the job placement part. Once you have done well, you get the certificates that we intend to give you. I mean, we will see to the latter that whatever you are doing, you try and get a job. I mean, we encourage self-employment as well. I mean, if the certificate, if you have a business and you feel the certificate is good and you want to start your own business, please, you can go ahead. But whatever it is, we'll be checking up on you from time to time because this is not something that we intend to just let you go into the world and not guide you. So basically, I'll pause here and I'll give the floor to the project lead. Sorry, my name is Esebumi Perikwe. I'm the project finance manager. So please, you'll be seeing me around and we'll be having some form of discussion from time to time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Isi. That some are complaining that they can't hear us. Okay. So if you please, if you can hear us, let us know. So that it do not look as if we are talking to people who that cannot hear us. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. All right, I'm going to continue construct where Mr. AC stopped. Like he said, position should be changed. Having cracky audio, can you please confirm with your network because other people can hear us just fine. Okay. Okay, thank you. Now, what is the project about? The project is trying to equip youth, especially women and people with disability, to be able to get jobs in the IT environment. Now, what that will translate to is you don't need to go out to be able to work. Most of us here are familiar with the concept of remote works. And with remote works, you will be paid in dollars most likely. So the whole idea is to train youth to be able to get jobs and reduce unemployment as much as possible. Our mandates at Cosmopolitan University or at YIN Cosmopolitan University and Young Innovators Consortium is to train 1,000 youth. That is it. But after we sat down with the management, we look at the current situation of the country and decide we need to train more. Now, how can we train more with the resources we have? That became a challenge, but it was overcome when we decide to do remote and physical. Now, for those that are going to join us remotely, we will take attendance remotely and we will assess you and you'll be given certificates. Now, those certificates you can use to get jobs. be it normal conventional job, be it remote jobs. Okay? Now, we are supposed to give you more than one certificate. So from the get-go, we will start making arrangements to be able to register all of you on platforms like Coursera, where you can go and learn and get more certificates. Because from the way things are, the more certificates you have, the higher chances you have of getting good jobs. Okay? Burma Graphics, I can see you said you are having audio problem, but many people are saying their audio is fine. So I think you should check your network. I think that should resolve the audio problem. Now, based on one of the requirements of our sponsors, we will be issuing CPN certificates. Now, CPN certificate means you are a professional member of Computer Professionals, CPN, Computer Professionals of Nigeria. Computer Professionals of Nigeria. And what that will translate to is you can work anywhere with our certificates. And you can work anywhere with the certificate that will be given to you from CPN. Now, we can't give CPN certificates to trainees that are going to join us remotely, because there is going to be exams, there are so many things that will be happening that remote participation cannot cater for. So what we can be able to do is we will give you certificates for Cosmopolitan, and then you will get more certificates from places like Coursera and the rest. While those are coming remotely will have a slightly higher advantage to you, which is they are going to become CPN members. I don't know if we're on the same page and if you can hear me clearly. So we will reach the part where we will do question and answers. Someone is asking, who are these sponsors that I keep mentioning? Okay, so this project is sponsored by Federal Ministry of Education through a grant, from the World Bank, and in collaboration with NBTE. I don't know if you are with me. So our sponsors include the World Bank, Ministry of Education, NBTE, Cosmopolitan University, Young Innovators, and the Ideas itself. Okay, are we together? Okay, someone is saying for those that are training remotely, that we should make arrangements for them to get the CPN certification. Now, that is one thing that we can, because we have people from all over Nigeria. Okay, we have people from Sokoto down to Rivers, down to Borno, down to Lagos and Kebbi, and so on and so forth. Now, putting all those people in one place is going to be next to impossible, and bringing them to come and write exams is going to be we can't handle that particular level of people coming in to attend an exams, and you have to look at the security aspect and so many other things that we must resolve for us to be able to do that. Now, those in Abuja, we advise you to come physically. It's once a week. So if your class is on Thursday, let's say 9 to 11, that is it for that week. So you come in once, we train you, and then we give you classworks and assignments, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now, those of you coming to campus, please note that there is a student handbook on the website, which is ideas.cosmopolitan.edu.ng. That we have a student handbook on this particular project. So we advise students or trainees to go and view or read through that student handbook. One of the things that I want to make clear is you have to dress decently. Okay? You have to dress decently because this is a university environment. And one of the criteria is people need to provocatively will not give you the access to this facility. So please, when you're coming in physically, dress modestly and try not to infringe on anyone's rights. Okay, everyone has a right to something. Now, try not to infringe on those rights, because if you infringe on someone else's right, then that person will report you to the training management, and we will set up a panel and investigate. And based on that, we can take certain actions that might not be that might not be what we intend for the project to be. So please dress modestly. One, do not infringe on anyone's rights. Come in, learn, go back, practice and practice and practice till you get it right. Okay? Now, I'm having so many questions right now. Please allow us to reach the question and answer session so that you can all post your questions and we'll look at it one step at a time. The portal for application is still open, so please inform your friends, inform your colleagues, inform your secondary school classmates, inform your university friends that you think will benefit from this to apply. We try to see that we give admission to as many people as possible. This is one thing that Cosmopolitan University do to help Nigeria in reducing the level of unemployment we have in the country. So please take advantage of this opportunity to get as many people to join as possible. Now, this is supposed to be a 1 hour event, and we're 30 minutes into it. Now, what to expect? Like Mr. Ese explained before, that there will be a training and internship and job placement, and between those, we're going to have ideas pitching. But before all those, we're going to onboard all of you. So at some point, we're still waiting for approval from our sponsors, but we'll call on all of you to come to Cosmopolitan University for us to onboard all of you, whereby we will have an event, a physical event, especially for those that are coming for those that are coming from Abuja or that are within Abuja. We'll advise you to come in and attend the event. We will be issuing things like your facing cap, the T-shirts, and what have you. I think I have a sample here. I had wanted to throw out a challenge to all of you to see who will give us the best design. I will show you the current design we have for the T-shirts, and then you propose. Let's see what you come up with. Okay. So someone is asking, physical classes, is it free? Yes, it is free. The entirety of the project is free for all trainees. The entirety of the project is free to all trainees. We will dedicate our time, we will dedicate our energy to give you these services and resources. Okay, we have a new course called Emerging Technologies. Okay, now I know the course is not on the website, and we thought of it after a visitation from the PWD community, people with disability community, and based on our discussion with them, we realized that we have resources here that can cater for emerging technologies. Now, what that course will be doing is it will be introducing young Nigerians or youth to be able to use some of the latest technologies we have in the world. Example is virtual reality or 3D printing or drone flying and so on. So please, if you have any colleague that you think is interested in learning, even if it's basics, please push that person our way and we will try our best to see that we train that person. Now, for the emerging technology, because the course is going to be co-practical course, we advise that trainees come on campus. Because let's assume you want to fly drone. You cannot fly drone from your house. And you cannot see us flying drone from your house. It's going to be next to impossible to be moving around with camera left, right, and center, trying to show you how to fly drone. So it's most advisable that you come in on campus and you see these things. You do these things by yourself so that you'll be able to have a better understanding of how to go about these things. Now, what to expect? We're still under what to expect. Please try as much as possible to behave responsibly when you're on campus, those that are coming to campus. Fighting will not be acceptable. Please. We will not accept things like cultism. We will not accept things like any form of immorality. We will not accept things like trainee-trainer relationship, whereby the trainee and the trainer will be doing clinical outside. We will not accept that. Okay? What we want is to get as many Nigerians as possible to learn as much technology as possible so that we can be able to have a brighter country in the future. Because things you are going to learn here, you might even impart that knowledge on your children or even your local secondary school students or even your primary school students. Like flying drone, for instance, you can teach that to a lot of people. Like 3D printing, you can teach that to a lot of people. Like software development, you can teach that to many people. But just by them looking at what you are doing, they learn. So do you accept NYSC members? We accept everybody. We accept everybody. Provided you're a Nigerian, we will accept you. Now, we had, during the registration phase, we had a situation where many people informed us that we don't know our name. We do not know our name. Now, we make the name optional for now so that people can apply for the training. But before you collect your certificates, or I think before the onboarding of students, because we're going to print something called photo album, and one of the requirements of the photo album is for you to have your name. We will advise trainees to please put their name on the portal. Okay, we're going to release your student portal very soon, where you can be able to go and log in and maybe update your information, and you can be able to see your class notes. You can be able to interact with your lecturer there, and so on and so forth. Now, one of the last things I'll talk about is For those of you that are going to attend this particular class remotely, we're going to use this platform that we're using right now, where you can be able to what? You can be able to see us, okay? And you can be able to ask your question on YouTube. That way, if you have any question, you can post it, and as you're posting it, we are seeing it and we are responding back to you. The future of education is in technology. Believe you me, very soon, a lot of institutions will be going down because education has moved from conventional buildings to to technologies like YouTube, like Google Classroom, and so on and so forth. So, with these few things that I've mentioned, I will please ask you to start sending your question and answers. Okay, question and answer. So I will start by listening, by trying to see what questions you will ask, and then we can be able to see how we go about it. She's Zaram. Oh, sorry, please. Sometimes I'm terrible with pronouncing names. Yes. Yes, I've talked about it. Sorry, it's Mr. Eze that is trying to zoom in, and I'm pushing him out. Okay. All right. Okay, so Shizaram is asking, I'm a youth copper in Abuja, and as a result, because of where I work, I might not be able to attend physical classes all the time. In this case, can a hybrid method be adopted, both physical, both on and offline? Yes, you can come in when you are able to come in, but we will take attendance. That is where the issue is for those that are coming physically. We're going to take attendance, and based on those attendance, we're going to have we're going to pass it to our sponsors, and our sponsors will be able to assess things based on that. So my advice to you is this: you're a COP member. Everybody knows COP member is just starting life. If you talk to your bosses that I have a class on Thursday or on Friday for 2 hours from this time to this time, but because of the distance from my office, I need to come in by this time and close by this time. Please opportune me to be able to attend this so that I can get more qualification and more certifications. I believe your employers or your where you're doing a PPH will be able to allow you to do that. I believe. I believe. That is my belief. But you have to try to know if it will work or not. Okay? So Chizaram, please try and see that you communicate properly to your employers or your PPA that this is the situation on ground and you want to be able to join these particular classes for just 2 hours on social date between this time and this time. I think they will allow you. COP members, we don't usually stress COP members, so they are our national treasure. So we'll continue to support our COP members. I'm happy to be among the students. I'm happy to be among the beneficiaries of these great opportunities. We are great to have you, Mr. Abdullahi. It's an opportunity to train as many as possible. Can someone switch from virtual to physical? Absolutely yes, but that will happen after we have sent you your link to your classroom, okay, where you can be able to go and join your classroom. Then you can be able to switch courses. Now, you can only switch a course once, and we're going to open time for that, where you can be able to change course. If you change course once, you'll not be able to change course. And another thing is, if you are changing from virtual to physical, then we'll have to look at the population of the classroom before we allocate you to that particular, because each course own date and time, or days and time. So if you're coming in, if you're changing course, then that means we have to assign you to another date or another time, okay? Why not use Zoom instead of YouTube? Now, the reason why we're using YouTube is because after the training, the videos will be there for you to come back and relearn. For those things that you've forgotten, The videos will be on YouTube for you to come and learn and relearn. Some people watch YouTube videos like 7, 8 times for them to comprehend fully what they expect, what they want to be able to learn. Like myself, whenever I'm trying to learn a new programming language as a software developer, I watch video tutorials like 6, 7 times for me to fully comprehend what they're trying to teach me, what they're trying to explain to me. That way, when I start to implement, I find it easy and I find it easy to do. Okay. Sir, for remote trainees that would like to come to Abuja to take the CPN exams, will that be possible? That I will investigate with the I will investigate with the sponsors and then I will get back to you on that. Okay. Sir, can I change course? I think I've addressed that question. When is the training starting officially? Now, we've sent an email with the details of the training, and we said we want to start the training on the 14th of this month, which is next week, Thursday. Okay, officially we are starting the training next week, Thursday. All right. About the CPN certificate, sir, how do you make it available for remote trainees, sir? I have explained about that in the video. Please go back and watch the video, and you have a better understanding of what we discussed and what we need to do. Sir, please do something about the remote student as regards to CPN certificate. We will try our best to see that trainees get the CPN certificate, but you two have to do your own parts. Okay. Okay. Please, can someone with little or no knowledge do this training? So one of the things we will try to do is to do the training from beginner level and move forward to advanced. But because the training is just 2 hours, we can only do our best to show you what we can. Now, for you to be able to reach that destination that you're trying to reach, we will advise you and we'll give you resources that will help you to reach that destination you're trying to reach. Okay? Zoom is better than this YouTube, sir, for video classrooms like this. Like I explained before, the reason why we're using YouTube is because we want the videos to remain on YouTube. That way people can come over and learn. Okay? For software development, which programming languages are we learning? Now, that will become obvious when we start the classes. But from my understanding, if you are doing software development, most likely we're going to go with Node.js. Reason is because I think when we start the classes, we'll explain the reasons why. Right now, we're just doing an introduction for you to know about the project and things that you need to do to be able to cope with the entirety of the project and give you a detailed explanation of what you need to know. All right, the same question about virtual. What about us that applied for physical classes and are not in Abuja? All right, for those of you that applied for physical classes and are not in Abuja, like I said, we're going to open your student portal whereby you can be able to make some adjustments, but you can only make those adjustments once. Okay, so if you mark physical and you're not physically here, because what will happen is we're going to have an attendance sheet for each group of students. I don't know if you've noticed on your admission letter, it says you're in group A or in group B or group C. Now we're going to print attendance letters, attendance sheets, and give it to the lecturers for physical students. It will come with your name and a bit of your photo, and then where you sign, and so on and so forth. Okay. We'll also give you an ID card for those of you that are coming in physically. We're going to give you an ID card so that when you come to the gates, nobody will stop you from coming in to access the facility. Okay? All right. So you can be able to change it from physical to virtual. Like I said, I've already explained, Umar Zakaria, I've already explained this before. I've explained that Zaharaddin Ibrahim has explained that already. So can't we use Google Meets for virtual classes. I've explained that. How do we have access to practical classes during the program as we join? So that's why I said we are going to have the videos live here on YouTube. So if you have, if you want to be able to, if you want to be able to access the practical part of the class, you can always rewatch the video. It's there, you can download it and leave it on your system, and then you play at your own convenience. The beauty of this particular training is you can learn and relearn, like I said, and you can download the videos and keep them and learn from them whenever you feel like learning. Unlike the conventional method of learning, whereby the lecturer comes into the class and teach for 2 hours or 3 hours, depending, and then leaves, and the only thing you have left of that particular class is just maybe what you've written down on a piece of paper. This will be on YouTube. It will always be online, and you can always make reference to it. Okay, thank you. Shizaram. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I could not pronounce your other name or your son name. Sometimes our names in Nigeria can be a bit, I don't want to say so. Are we to come along with PCs, or it will be available for us in this training center? All right, now this is a very important question. We have systems here, but if you have your own computer, I think it would be most beneficial for you to come along with yours. The reason is because if you have yours, all the practicals you're going to do will be on your system. Because we're not going to give you our desktop to go home with. So if you have your own system, please, it's advisable that you use your system to do the training. Can we get the student handbook? It's on the website. So please go to the website, and then you can be able to go through the handbook so that you will see the rules and regulations guiding this particular project. Sir, please, the practical aspects, when will it hold? Or is it after we are done with the theory part? So this is a practical course. Most of our courses are practical courses. So the moment we start, in fact, the only theory I think you will do is for those doing software engineering, I think it's introduction to software engineering. That is the only theoretical class you're going to hold. But all the rest will be done physically. Sorry, I have a visitor coming just now. Mr. Ma, you are welcome. Okay, so I'm still in session, so I will get back to you when I'm done. All right, thank you. The other office. Okay. Okay, so someone is asking, is there any provision? Is there any assistance in form of data provision for virtual trainees, as most of us are in difficult financial crisis? Thank you. Now, I find this type of comment very, very fascinating. The reason why I'm saying this is because I see a lot of people that are in critical financial situation on TikTok, posting messages, posting videos, and I see a lot of people watching YouTube videos, watching Instagram posts, and so on and so forth, and are still in financial situation. I will discuss with the sponsors of the project in regards to that, and we will see what we can do. But I'm not making any promises for now, so that somebody will not come and say, Mr. Hayat that promised us this now has become a politician. It's not giving us the data that he promised. And then anytime you see my poster, you say, Mr. Hayat that did not give us data. No, I'll not promise. So, okay, I'll not promise for now, but we'll see what we can be able to do in regards to that. Excel, I explained this before, that yes, you can be able to change from online to physical. We'll make an amendment for that. Very soon you will have your portal, and so on and so forth. Usman Abdulhamid says, I'm from Jigawa. If I take it physically, is it a fully funded? Where can I get accommodation? Now, like I explained before, that the whole idea is to train 1,000 youth in Abuja. That is that is the mandate given to us. But looking at the situation in the country, Cosmopolitan University and Young Innovators of Nigeria decided to involve every other person from every other state that wants to join this particular project, which is a good thing because you're going to learn and you're going to get certified, and we'll try our possible best to get a job placement for you. Now, I think that is incentive enough for one to want to join this training. People are looking for a job left, right, and center, and someone is saying, "Come, let me train you," and then we'll give you internship opportunity, and then after your internship, we'll bring in professionals from the industry so that you come and show them what you've learned, and then we will still look for jobs for you. I think as much as possible, I think that is a very, very fair deal. I don't know of you, but if I get someone at when I was still trying to get a job, I will jump on this opportunity with 4 legs if I have 4. Okay. Burma graphics, I don't know what you're talking have for the facing cap. Let me look like me. Okay. So something like this, and then the t-shirt design we have thus far is like this. Okay. So please, there is WhatsApp groups for each group, or for each course. There is a WhatsApp group. So if you want to join, please feel free. Sorry, if you want to join those that are going to propose more designs for us, feel free to post your own design so that we can see, and then maybe we might select from one of your designs, and then we'll give you credit for the design. Okay, maybe we'll say designed by so at the bottom of the shirt or something. Okay, for us attending the classes remotely, we are still requesting. Yes, I have that request on ground. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to talk to the sponsors and see the possibility. Can one register for 2 courses? The answer is no. You are expected to register for 1 course, and that is it. Okay? You are expected to register for 1 course, and that is it. Now, by the time we release the student portal to you, we will request for your national identity number. Now, if you try to enter a national identity number and we already have that national identity number, we will not allow you to register more than 1 course. That is 1. 2, when we're issuing certificates, we're going to print our certificate. We're going to print the certificates, and we will not issue 2 certificates to 1 person. Okay. The reason why we allow trainees to apply and register, because I've seen situations where a trainee will apply for 2 courses. I've seen that situation, maybe using different emails. Unless if you have double NIN, we will not allow you to get 2 certificates with a single name. Okay, so a trainee can only register for 1 course so that we can be able to concentrate on that particular course and teach. Because this is what is going on. In universities, you take God knows how many courses, right? You're taking each level. You take a course, and you take multiple courses. Here, what we are doing is we are only taking that software engineering alone. In that software engineering, we're only taking 4 components only. Those 4 components, we believe, if you become good at them, you have high chances of getting jobs. That is it. For AI, we are taking only 4 components. We believe if you become good at those 4 components, you have high chances of getting jobs. In creative digital skills, we're also taking 4 components, which we believe if you understand them and know how to apply them, then you have high chances of getting jobs. For emerging technologies, those jobs are not even, we are just starting to know about them in Nigeria. Things like 3D printing, things like drone piloting. So these are jobs for the future. Right now, you don't have many drone pilots. You don't have many 3D printers. before, at some point in Nigeria, we had very few photocopy centers. Now everywhere is photocopy center in Nigeria. So very soon we will have many places doing 3D printing. And then if you're good at 3D printing already, you have certificate that you've done this thing before, then that job is for you. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I will go on to the next comment. What if you don't have laptops? Will it be a problem? No. If you're coming to the campus, we have computers already. So you can use our computers for the training. But if you have your own laptop, we advise you to come with your own laptops. Okay? During and or after for those that don't have? The answer is no. Right now, what we're trying to do is to train the participants or the trainees. To train the trainees. That is what we are, that is our focus. Now, if you have the knowledge, we believe you will find way to apply it. Okay? All right, let's move on to the next questions. Can you provide the place where the trainees that are far to campus to attend the classes from their state? We don't have the funding for that. I'm responding to Saad Hamisu. He is saying that, can you provide the place where the trainees that are far from campus to attend the classes from other states? So I think what he's asking is it possible for us to create like learning centers in each state where trainees can go there and learn? The answer is no. There are other training, there are other trainings going on in most of the states of the federation. I think the reason that I think that the advertisement is not done properly, so that many people don't know about it. But in Kano, there is I think Northwest University, and there are other places. Not Northwest. I think is what's this university called again in Kano? This university that was in the is it Bayero building or something? I can't remember the name. That aside, so all I'm trying to say is there are other trainings of this type going on in different states. The reason why we are doing ours, if both physical and most of them they are doing theirs physically. Why we are doing our own remotely, I've explained it before. Okay, thank you. Oneness UJ, please can you repost your questions so that before, but please repost your questions so that I can go through and see what you've posted. Wada Abubakar is saying, thank you very much, sir. Some of us, the remote training, are highly interested in the CPN certificate. That I've already answered. Please, sir, are there classes on weekends like Saturday? Yes, there is a course that is running on Saturday. If you have your offer letter, you know which course is running on Saturday, and you know the day that you're supposed to come for your own classes. Yes, sir. We'll be waiting for in a trainee. Yes, sir. We will be waiting for in a trainee won't take the exam physically. If we can get accommodation for that, we'll be grateful. Okay. It's still talking about CPN. Okay. Oneness is asking, sir, I live in Abuja. Can I come and write the CPN exams for the CPN certificate? So the question I'm going to ask you is, are you registered as a remote trainee or physical trainee? Because for physical trainee, that one is automatic. For remote trainee, that is what we are trying to reach a consensus. So I'll have to go back to our sponsors and ask them for the possibility of that. But for physical, that is a sure banker by God's grace. Okay. With everything you said, sir, does this mean all this 3-month training and 6-month internship, 3-month job placement will only apply to physical participants? No. So both physical and remote, we will try our best to see that we do all the 3 items that you've mentioned. Okay? All right. Sir, we will be waiting for a training. I've read this question before. Good suggestion at Wada Abubakar. I can't see what Wada Abubakar has posted. Okay. Is there any course materials for each course? Yes, the course materials, and they will be given to you as that I've explained previously. Question 2. Can an applicant who wants to take more programs? The answer is no. Noel EN. The answer is no. Can the physical classes be made available to participants in other states, like partnering with university, e.g., Unilag, to us? So the answer is no. We can only do otherwise, even the remote will become impossible for us to do. If not for the fact that we have the facilities, we have the power, the internet, and so on and so forth, we will not be able to hold the physical, the remote classes. It only have to be physical. So that is it for that. Is there any question number 3? Is there any form of support or assistance? There is an arrangement for that, and I will investigate to get back to you. Can I switch courses to another one? The answer is yes. Okay, sir. Amir Hassan, for the artificial intelligence classes, what free need to get ready for the classes? So Amir Hassan, I'm assuming you're trying to ask, for the artificial intelligence classes, what do we need to get ready for the classes? Now, during your first class, they will let you know, the facilitators will let you know what you need. Mikfa Tech is still posting the same message about CPN, which I've explained, like what number for on-site training, please. Tolutope is asking, where is the venue? So we are running this course at Cosmopolitan University, which happens to be directly opposite National Hospital, Abuja. So if you know National Hospital, Abuja, it's directly opposite National Hospital. If you don't know National Hospital, but you're a football fan and you like Cristiano Ronaldo that came and kick ball, left, right, and center, the National Hospital is directly opposite National Stadium, or National Stadium, which is what we used to call it before. Now is I've forgotten the name again. Old age. Is there any support for the online trainees, internet access? That we'll discuss, and then we'll get back to you through your WhatsApp groups. With everything you said, sir, does this? I've already answered this question. That Hartman Brand Tech, will I be offered CPN certificate by attending both physical and online classes? The preferable one is physical. Okay, the preferable one is physical, and we'll take attendance of the physical classes too. Sir, can I change courses to data analytics? We're not doing data analytics in this course, in this training. We're doing artificial intelligence, we're doing software development, we're doing AI, and advanced digital skills. That is what we are doing in this particular course. We're not doing data science or data analytics. Okay? You are right, sir, Usman. Okay, Batman. Hartman has been posting the same question over and over. Please, Hartman, if you don't have anything to ask, please allow us to move forward to other people. Okay? Can we be offered CPN? That I've already answered. Question number 4 from Noel. For those who may not have a working computer or laptops, are there provisions? Yes, we have computers. Yes, it's for everyone. Everyone is going to have internship placement, by God's grace. So about 3-month job placement. What will you want to know about it? We're going to find jobs for you guys as much as possible. We will find jobs for you guys so that you can be able to become independent of the situation we're in the country. Okay, where will the physical classes be taking place for trainees in Katsina State like me? Muhammad Zubairu Kaida. Okay, so for the physical classes, is going to be in Abuja at Cosmopolitan University. So remote classes is the only choice I think you will have if you are in Katsina. Okay. So when will the schedule for the training be out, especially for us attending virtual? And I think the schedule is already stated in your offer letter. In your offer letter, it will tell you that your classes will hold on Thursday, 9 to 11. So every Thursday, 9 to 11 till the end of the training, you have classes. That is what it means. Okay. Um, with everything you said, does this mean? Okay, I think I've read all of this. So some people are posting questions over and over. So it's making me feel as if I have not answered a lot of questions. So I think what I will do is, okay, so people are helping me with the name of the university. Skyline was what can I get in Abuja? Like I said, it's directly opposite Abuja very well and New National Stadium. Okay, we are at the central business. Okay, Janet School. Right now we are live. Other physical, all other classes. So you have your lectures physically, while the lecturer is teaching you guys, you will also have access to a platform that like this that I'm talking to you from, where trainees should be able to see him, you'll be able to learn, you'll be able to project his screen for them to see the slides, and so on and so forth. Right now, I can be able to project slides if I want. So please try as much as possible to join the classes. The link for the invitation to apply for training will be posted on the WhatsApp. All right, I registered physically, resuming school, but we can when you come for the first time, we can have a discuss and reach a consensus by then. Okay, thank you. Usman Isaac is laughing because I say old age. Well, I'm still young, so hey, what do you know? You are very much young and agile. I don't want to. I don't want to sound. You know what? So let's leave it as that. Isaac is saying cybersecurity. Sir, you have not been mentioning cybersecurity because we're not doing cybersecurity. If we're doing cybersecurity, I will have mentioned cybersecurity like 1,000 times because I actually like cyber. So sorry about that. How does one register for emerging technologies? The same way you register for emerging technologies, the same way you register for the other courses, you register for emerging technologies. It was added after. So most of you have applied before we started the emerging technology. I believe many people have registered emerging technologies, but till now we are still having trainees applying. So what do I know? And there is provision for change of course. So we'll look at it when the time comes. I'm making reference to Janet. Ahmed Ali is saying, when is the deadline for registration? So we're trying to be forward thinking, and we try to leave the registration to be open for as long as we can, but it will be somewhat application portal till the first day of the training. Have to make arrangements where one has to come to the university and do all the necessary training, and then we'll have to make sure that the person has watched what is needed for him to be able to Mikfa Tech is saying that, and apart email of offer letters, I don't receive any email. I don't know why I take the number there to ask that when I even get to know. All right, so we have multiple channels of communication. We have the YouTube channel, we have the Instagram, we have the Facebook, we have WhatsApp, and so on. So please feel free to ask us questions on those platforms, and we will try as much as possible to provide answers so that one can easily join one can easily join the training. I will post the YouTube channel now. I'll post the message I sent to most of you, and then we'll see what we can do from there. Give me a moment. Let me copy the message. That way, people can be able to join the WhatsApp groups for them to be able to be members of the training. Okay. I'm trying to copy the message. All right, so I'm sending the message now. All right. We're making arrangement for that. For Theophilus Kaba, program covers payment for the courses. We're making arrangement for that by God's grace, and then once it's active, we'll let you know. Okay. All right. Any other questions? So far, we are 1 hour 19 minutes into this particular orientation. If you still have any questions, please feel free to post it. Otherwise, I think I will advise us to send our questions to the WhatsApp platform. Okay, we've posted the message. We've posted the message that you can use to register. Okay. Someone is asking me what is going to be learning in software in artificial intelligence. You want to taste the soup while the ingredients are still not cooked. How does that work? Janet, I think the question you're asking is answered on your offer letter. If you check your offer letter, you will see that your class days have been stated. Your class days have been stated that your class is going to hold on so date, and you're in group A or group B or group C. So you can be able to join. You can be able to join the group that you belong to, so that you can be able to attend the classes as appropriate. Okay. I've answered the question. Ayuba Hamisu, I've answered that question previously. So this is what we are looking at. That is, I've explained this as at Charles Saint. Charles sent, answering your question. Your question is asking is 3 months going to be enough to everything to be a software developer? That is the question. Now, in a university settings, after you've finished your 4-year course, 4 years course, you get to realize that there are a lot of things that you have not covered in the university that you might still need to cover. So one of the things we'll be doing is to pick your interest and to guide you to where you will learn more. That way, by the end of the program, you will become a software developer. The curriculum will be coming out soon, so you'll be able to know the details of your course. I'm switching from virtual to physical. No problem, we will welcome you on campus by God's grace. Okay? Hartman, the answer is yes, you can change from virtual to physical. I live in Abuja, I want to change to physical classes, but still waiting for the NYC posting. Don't know which states. No problem, you can join the physical. When you come in for the first time, please let's have a discuss and see what pathway we can be able to create for your own case, okay? Sir, please, I don't why you change from physical to virtual class. I don't understand the questions. Abubakar Gambo, I don't understand the question properly. Please rephrase your question and post it again. Sir, please, when will we get the curriculum? Like I've answered that already. That is coming out soon. Yes, and it depends on your determination. Okay. Okay, Khadija, thank you. Okay, this one you're applying yourselves. Okay, so I'm out of the equation. Is 2 hours be enough only Saturday for virtual learners? Like I've explained, we're going to give you resources that will boost your learning by God's grace. I'm not saying in Abuja, and I want to apply for and I apply this virtual. If I'm done this course, where can I collect my certificate? So we have 2 ways of issuing certificates. We can have the virtual certificate whereby you can download and print yourself, but we will have everything done from our own end, or you can come on if by any chance you come to Abuja, we can print and give you the certificate physically. Okay. How do I reach any official when I get on campus? Okay, so there will be an ID card that you can print, and you can come along with it. We will talk to this. We've already informed the security that we will be having trainees coming over soon. So we're still going to inform them officially that the training is going to start on Thursday, and trainees should be coming in between now and then. Okay, thank you. All right, Khadija, so you figure out the answer to your questions. That is beautiful. Now, Maazi Cho Hope is asking, please, is the internship or job placement a paid one? Now in Nigeria, mostly for internship, what they do is they provide stipends. Because if you say paid, now somebody will say they didn't pay me salary. Usually, internship, internship placements, they give stipends that might cover part of your transport and maybe feeding. I don't know. And when I say feeding, I don't mean that you go to Amala Central and it's 8,000 naira and say, Mr. Hayat said that they'll cover my feeding. And that's not what I meant. Okay. Job placements, once you get a job placement, it's going to be paid. They're going to give you an offer letter and everything. For internship, they might give you stipends that will cover your transport. Because look at internship this way. You're coming to them to learn more on what you've learned from us, to see it in practice. So you are still learning from them. And then you're asking them to pay you. Now, I don't know. I don't know how many of you have been to university and asked the university to pay you, but I'm sure you paid the university. But this one is saying we don't need you to pay us. Just come and learn. I don't know if you understand. All right, thank you. Will we have access to a replay of this session? Absolutely. It's going to be on YouTube. At any point in time, you come to our channel. And one last thing, guys, before you leave, please like and subscribe our channel, because this is where we're going to be posting most of the notifications that we will in. Most of the videos are going to be posted here. So please subscribe so that whenever we have any course, or whenever we are having classes, you receive a notification saying that you okay? All right, thank you. Ayuba Hamish is asking, is there any provision of accommodation for trainees? The answer is no. We don't have accommodation for trainees. Okay, we don't have accommodation for trainees, but you can join remotely. Sadiq Yusuf is saying that he's from Kano. Which platform are we going? Which platform can we use for online? You are on the platform right now. This message you sent to me is a question, and I'm answering you. So your lecturer will, that is the same way your lecturer will see your questions and will answer you as the lecture is going on, or after the lecture, and then maybe the lecturer will create a question and answer session where you can answer all your questions. Okay? All right. Please, for software development, is it front end or back end? So we are doing front end, back end database, and front end, back end database and introduction. So that is that. All these information you're asking is actually on our website, that you can go and visit our website and check the courses, and you will see the details of things you'll be learning. Online students can go for internship. Yusuf Sadiq. For virtual students, are we doing the internship online or physical? You're doing it physically. All of our internships are going to be physical. So we're actually going to post you to locations within your locality so that you can be able to intern there. But they will have to be software, they have to be computer inclined, or they have to be your course inclined. That is, they have to do things that are in correlation to your course. Okay? All right, guys, I have been speaking for the last God knows how many minutes. We'll have to, well, at some point, we'll have to call it a day so that we can also go and have some other activities that we can have. Thank you very much for coming in. I would like to thank some of our team members that made this possible. People that are making this ideas project possible. People like Mr. Esebon, people like Dr. Shakiruddin, Mohammed Baba, people like Obande, people like Mr. Andrew Abu, who has been a great help to this project as a whole. People like Hanatu, who has been on our social media, and I believe most of you know Mrs. Halima, that has been responding to your WhatsApp messages. I would like to thank the management of Cosmopolitan University, the Young Innovators of Nigeria, and their members that are in this project, the NBTE, the World Bank. I would like to thank the Federal Ministry of Education for providing this great opportunity for people to come and learn and so on. And I would like to thank God for making all of this possible. Without God, we're not who we are. So thank you all for this great opportunity. Lastly, before I leave, I would like to thank each and every one of you that subscribed to us, that applied to get trained. And we pray that at the end of this training, you get a job that pays and you become a good member of the society. We are hopeful that you will learn a lot, and we are hopeful that you will become a better version of yourself at the end of this program. Thank you very much and have a lovely afternoon. My regards to all of your family members. Thank you.